Well. Another body pops up out there by Gabby Petito's body. This was just streamed 8 minutes ago.
Rescuers have located and recovered the body of a 26-year-old Texas man in Wyoming's Grand Teton National Park after he was reported missing on Thursday. The National Park Service said Sunday that Jared Hembry was found near All Hill in the eastern part of the park, or just southeast of the community of Moran. The Park Service and the Teton County Sheriff's Office are investigating the cause of death. A search involving more than 80 personnel began after park law enforcement received a call expressing concern for Hembry's welfare based on the caller's interaction with Hembry just outside the park. Hembry's vehicle was found at the Game Warden Point parking area in the eastern part of Grand Teton. Several agencies participated in the search, including the Civil Air Patrol and Wyoming Highway Patrol. The park and all those involved in the search extend their condolences to Jared Hembry's family and friends, the park said in the statement. Last month, Wyoming authorities recovered the body of another missing man from Texas. Robert Lowry's remains were found in Bridger Teton National
That
Forest.
makes nine,
The
I
same
think, bodies
forest where
found out there.
authorities found Gabby Petito's body September 19. Gabby was on a cross-country trip with fiancé Brian Laundrie when she went missing. Her body was found on September 19. She was strangled to death. Coroners revealed that the blogger wasn't pregnant at the time of her death. Laundrie's remains were found a month later at Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park, near the Carlton Reserve. FBI detectives found a partial skull, but a cause of death has not been established. Laundrie's body has been sent to an anthropologist for more tests after an autopsy was inconclusive. The other bodies include married couple found murdered in Utah, a man who died by suicide in a Wyoming swamp,
8
and
bodies.
remains were unearthed during a search for a woman.
Well, wait a minute. 8 bodies. Okay. Possibly 9 if it's Brian that they found. Now, what does that tell you? Well, I don't know. For one, the case is ongoing. The case hasn't even been solved yet. So when the FBI gets on TV and say we are done with this case, I'm going to continue to believe that Brian Laundrie is still alive, possibly, and on the run. I'm sorry, but everything about this screams that Brian was a very bad person and very controlling, and it screams terrorism, controlling, very controlling. Even the videos that Gabby did, she seemed like she was a hostage.
Who disappeared in the California desert.
She couldn't say what she wanted. If she did, she probably was abused. Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't there, but everything screams terrorist, like they were holding her hostage, maybe, or, all the SIM phone or SIM cards, the burner phones, laptops. It screams something, organization for something. It just not either that or a stone cold serial terrorist. I don't know.
June. Sarah Bayard, 55, was first reported missing on. She and Laundrie also checked in closer to Parker in Colorado Springs on July 8. Bayard's cause and manner of death have not yet been released. The Denver Channel reported not yet been released.
Let me back that up a little bit.
Bayard's cause and manner of.
All right, here, there's actually more than 8 people. Okay, you got, well, this one's questionable, the one out in California. But these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're wondering about California. The lady in California, was it possible she was killed by somebody? All these murders happened pretty much within a span of time. We don't know yet. No, the number 1 in Alabama. Oh, wait. 8. There's one. They're showing one down here in Florida. So we don't know. Could it be a bigger ring? A bigger ring? It could be. There ain't. for all these bodies to pop up so far away from each other in the same thing, are they all connected? Well, I don't know about that. They don't pay me $70,000 a year to investigate it, but it does seem very fishy. Something's up. Something's up, you know. Oh, and everybody's worried about Brian Chadwell. Brian Chadwell will be going to prison probably for the rest of his life, even if he's not connected with helping people at the Delphi murder case in Indiana out here. But my opinion, the voice I'm hearing on the recording is Brian James Chadwell. Now, whether it was doctored or not, I don't know yet. But the voice I'm hearing on there is Brian Chadwell. But it could have been doctored. We could have been led on a wild goose chase. And I think that's what the police in Indiana and the FBI are thinking, that these people tried to pull a fast one or something. I'm waiting for Sheriff Grady Judd to get on there and, Johnny, you see this idiot? Oh, yes, sir, I do. I do. He tried to do some kind of a crazy thing in our country. He ain't ever getting out again. Oh, no. No, Mr. Grady, you're right about that, sir.
Bayard's cause and manner of death have not yet been released.
And I'm telling you, as far as I'm concerned, when my computer got hacked and my photos got put all over the internet, and I was getting emails from dating sites that I didn't even belong to, I could have swore when I went on that dating site to get my photo off of it, I could have swore I seen Gabby Petito's photo on a dating site years ago when my computer got hacked. You know, now am I saying that it couldn't have been Gabby? But I think it was. I think this photo and another photo I seen of her in a stocking hat, or a carpenter, or a construction man's hat with like a thing on the front of it, like a Carhartt tag or something, was on a dating site. So I'm thinking, yeah, I think it was possible. We don't even know if it's the truth that they've been telling us, that they knew each other years ago in high school, but they just knew each other and they didn't start dating until so long or whatever. There's videos out there saying that they were together for 7 years or whatever, you know. Or, you know, I don't know. They could have met on a dating site. Very possible. My computer got hacked, I don't know, 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago. Maybe longer than that. I've been on YouTube for a while, or Facebook. First, I started on Facebook, and then I went to YouTube and started putting videos, my music videos, on YouTube. And how did my computer get hacked? I downloaded a free studio plugin for my computer, for my recording studio. And it was some kind of a hack or some kind of a free file that was a plugin. I'm a sucker for a free plugin for my Pro Tools recording studio. And it sent my photos and all my information. I had a professional guy look at it. All my information. Thank God I wasn't banking on my computer. But all my information, all my photos was put out everywhere. And I got emails from everybody, shopping centers, all kinds of stupid stuff from other countries, and then a whole bunch of dating sites from all over the world and America. And I could have swore when I had to go in there to get my photo and delete it and delete whatever account they opened, I could have swore I seen one of her photos on a dating site. It could have been, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. It's been a while, but her face, I'm telling you right now, I believe I've seen her face on a dating site. I'm telling you, really. Now, whether it was a legit dating site, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm just going by what my computer guy that fixed my computer and got rid of the virus on it told me. I was like, I've never even been, I don't even belong to them dating sites. I don't even, these shopping centers, I've never been to them. I don't, it's like, you don't have to be. That's when, once your computer got hacked, it got sent to everywhere. You know, it got sent everywhere. So I don't know. It could have been. I don't know. Her face does look familiar on a dating site. People go missing all the time. Normally, folks take 1 to 2 notice are now as it's on folks' radar. No, I don't know. I have no idea. Mia Maya. I don't know. But another body has popped up out there. The count is growing. And I believe that makes 9 or 10 now people out there, all in that area. Some of them, most of them, I think the MOs match where they were shot and possibly killed or strangled, they're saying. We won't know until this whole case is over. We might not know for 70 years. This might be like a Kennedy thing. You know, this might be like a Kennedy thing. You know, I watch all these channels, these crime channels. I'm not going to take sides. I'm not. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to get wrapped up in it. I'm telling you, I watch Doug. I watch The Real Griff. I've even watched some of the Benny Keys, the bad boy of YouTube. I watched all of them. I mainly watch True Crime Crazy Girl or whatever it is. Uh, True Crime, Mind Shock, Natasha's, uh, and her sidekick Lynn or whatever her name is. Uh, all kinds. The sleuth with Libby and Nita's. I watch them all, even the guy ones. Uh, mainly Griff and the guys that are always making videos about it. True Crime Investigator with Doug Donahue or whatever his name is. Uh, True Cuffs. True Cuffs, the 2 police that are out there and everything. Uh, you know, Grizzly True Books, which my heart is broken. I found out she is married. You find your heart gets broken every day on YouTube. It really does. But, there is people on YouTube that are probably wanted or for questioning on certain cases because the information ain't adding up. Where are they getting this information from? When I don't see FBI out making press releases, hey, we found some bottles and some rope and some teeth. I don't see the FBI coming out and saying this is what we found. This is what we got. This is what we're doing. And it's an ongoing case. That's all we can tell you. This is what we found. We found some rope. We found some teeth. We found a skull. We don't know if it's Brian's yet. It's not Brian's. People think that it's so hard to make it look like it's something that it's not, and it ain't. It ain't that hard at all, people. That's what I believe. And in order to solve the case, you have to believe anything. A giant flying monkey from the Wizard of Oz flew down and bit Brian in the head, and he died. Okay, you got photos of this? Sure do, right here. Pull up the satellite. Look at this. Oh my God, I thought them flying monkeys were dead. Nope. They're old, but they still live and they work for free. Anything is possible if the evidence shows it. But you need two teams. What we need is a team of investigators that go in and investigate the case after the FBI and the police come out and say, this is what we got, case closed, that's it, we solved it. The citizens of the United States, we need a team of guys that go in and say, okay, FBI, okay, police, if that's what you believe, all right, okay, you guys did a good job. Now let the citizens watch and investigate it, and we'll let you know what we come up with. So we need two teams. We need their team, and then we need our team as crime solver channels or whatever, that go in after they're all done and say, this is it, this is what, okay, well, if we find the same thing, then we will come out and say the FBI, CIA, or FBI and police were right. It was Brian Laundrie, and that's his teeth, his skull, and this is what we think happened too. Until that happens, though, you ain't got two teams. Well, you can make anything happen. And I know some of you are saying, oh, another conspiracy guy, but no, we've proven many of times, if you have the right people in at the right spot, anything is possible, people. Even making DNA lab reports look like they're Brian Laundrie. I don't know how many times we have to prove it to these people. It is possible. Why? Because anything is possible with power and money and who you know. And that's my opinion. And I believe we are still looking for Brian Laundrie. That's my opinion. And I think we will for many years until we find. And there's going to be people getting picked up that look like Brian Laundrie and questioned and checked just to make sure. People, come on. You people on YouTube are screaming, we want justice. He's a killer. He's good. God, look at how many people are popping up that looks like him. That's right. That gives him even more. He could have killed a lookalike. They had people in there at the right time. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Next thing you know, it was Brian Laundrie. We found him. I don't believe nothing anymore. I want to believe. I want to believe the FBI and CIA are under God, and there's no way that they would let something like this happen, because hopefully these people have kids, and knows what it's like to have a family member come up missing or killed. So we want to believe the FBI. We want to believe the police. We want to. We really want to, because we want to believe in God. We want to believe in the police, the FBI, CIA. But how far does this go? I mean, how far has America been taken over? So there you go. Another body popped up out there. So in court, jury, so Joe, public, yep, some public investigators, and a gun and a bottle. Yeah, how did they miss that? They had all kinds of photos of Gabby's van. I've been looking at photos on social media, and in the back of her van, it looked like there was a mask. I don't know if it was like a mask on a stick, but it looked like a rubber mask. And you can see the water bottle in the van. Other photos. Why didn't they say, well, this looks like the bottle that we've seen in the photos? Are they even looking at photos that they might not have, that they need to get off social media? I don't know. I don't know. CIA, FBI, IRS. So you get, I see a fib. That could be. I don't know. Who knows? I'm on disability, I'm on disability. So the government knows exactly how much money you make. You're only allowed to make so much money. And if you go over that, you're penalized. So if you get a job or you work just doing, you got to make so much money before you have to claim it on your social security or disability or something like that. I think, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up, and that's you're only allowed to make so much if you're on, or if you're getting assistance from your state, whether Medicare or something like that, or they gave us a food card now. I guess people are pretty happy. I'm happy. They gave us a food card with money on it, like a food, I don't know what they call it, food assistance. I don't know what they call the dang thing. I forget. I forget the name of it. But anyways, they gave us these cards with some money on it. It's only good for food. You go get your food, and a lot of people around here now are appreciating that. I appreciate it from the government or from the state. But maybe that's what I'm talking about. You're only allowed to make so much money. But I know there are people on Social Security or disability or something like that that they say and me, I'm not allowed to have so much money in the bank, or you're penalized. Or if you get a job and you make more than such and so much, that they take your social less, or you get less Social Security or disability or whatever, which is very frustrating because you're danged if you do and you're danged if you don't. That's why I cut grass, watch dogs when I can. I don't make a lot, but I make enough to survive. I'm not rich. I don't want to be rich. I mean, I want to be able to survive comfortably, maybe a home, a little piece of land, and a beautiful woman, and my family safe and in good health. I'm happy, you know. But not everybody's like me, you know. They will go out and do illegal things to make money. I refuse to do that. I'm not going to break the laws or come up with lies and stories to make money. I just ain't going to do it. I've had a headache for about 3 days. This weather, sinuses and everything, rain and cold. It is letting up though. The rain is letting up a little bit. So, what do I think? Anything is possible in a murder case, or a big giant ring, or a conspiracy, or a takeover of our country. I'm not saying go out there and hurt anybody, or it's not our job. It's our government's job. It's our military's job, our FBI, CIA, Homeland Security, to protect us. We're living in a zoo. I mean, come on. Are you telling me you people don't think that this country could be very, very safe if we wanted it to be? Oh, we can make it very safe. And I wouldn't mind it one bit. My God, what is that in the sky? That's a drone watching. It's just hovering. It ain't gonna hurt nobody unless somebody's an idiot and starts killing people. Then the drone will pursue or apprehend, or there's numerous things we can use drones for. They don't have to be giant. All they have to be is 8 foot circumference, maybe 10 foot, and they just sit there and hover and watch. Infrared cameras, heat sensing, motion detection, all kinds of stuff. HD microphones, just in case there is a problem and one of our kids are killed or kidnapped or whatever. I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to do good and give, you know, We can make it safe if we want, people. Good God, we could put CRAM missile defense systems on the border and say, do not come over this line. Anyone that comes even by there would be wiped out. But how far do they want to go? Yeah, we can make it real safe, and it wouldn't bother me at all to see an armed guard sitting in a grocery store, a gas station, a bank, you know. And people are like, my God, our freedoms, your freedoms. What are you doing wrong that you're afraid to walk around a police officer, or if a cop comes, I'm not looking for cannabis. I'm not looking for anything but idiots that are trying to kill, hurt, steal, rape, traffic. That's my opinion. So, no, I'm not in this for the money. I don't make no money off of nothing. Not one thing on YouTube or in life. I don't make nothing on nothing. I go out and I work, which now I'm shutting down because winter is coming. I can't. They're starting to, I'm not getting a call for the grass cutting anymore. Maybe possibly I'll be watching dogs, but I'm shutting down for the winter. I don't make that much money. When you cut a yard, you make 20, 30 bucks a week, maybe every 2 weeks, 50 bucks. I do it just to survive, just to do something. I'm used to working. I worked my whole life. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But that would be an idea. Drones. They just sit there and hover and watch and protect. Someone tries robbing a bank. When they come out, there's a drone. Say hello to the cameras. And then they fire on the drone. And then we say, guess what? I got a 50 cal installed in my drone. Bye, bad people. I don't know. The system is broke. That's all I'm saying. If we continue to live and protect America the way we've been protecting it, there's going to be many more deaths. And this is not a movie. I'm telling you right now, this ain't a skit. I'm being honest right now. This video is, I'm being honest. If we don't do something and do it real fast, America will be the next war, where we are defending our country on this land. And we got technology that we don't need to do that. There's been 3, 4 other 5, 6 kids that have come up missing since within a week. This is unreal. That are on YouTube now. People are doing other, are these cold cases? That's what we need to find out. Are these cold cases that happened 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, and they went cold and they're putting them on social media to try and reopen them, get people into it. We don't know the truth, and that's what's sad. I refuse to turn into a lamb or a sheep. We don't know, but I gotta go. I'll be back. Bendejo, I seen you over on that channel. Were you on Dave's last night, Bendejo? Oh yeah, you were on Dave's. I seen you over there. It was good to have Dave back. He looks good. All tan, losing weight. He's coming out of retirement. We just don't know if his guitar abilities came with him. And yes, there is free food on his channel. He told me, he commented, I got free food, Johnny. Don't worry. It's a Levine Deli. Corned beef, pizza. You know, I was on there last night and everyone's on diets. We're all eating shakes and drinking shakes and trying not to eat that much meat. And I'm eating beets and pickled cabbage and kale and celery. And you get on Dave's last night and we start talking about pizza. And here we are trying to quit, you know, cut down on our food, lose, you know, a couple extra pounds, you know, and then Krell bar. You know, I want to bring this picture of this pizza that I seen yesterday. Everybody's like, oh, that looks good. 20 pounds put on, right back on watching some of these videos. If you don't have willpower, I don't know. I'm losing weight, slowly but surely. But you got to learn how to do it so you don't lose your strength, your muscle mass. You know, I got to start, I don't know. It's going to be a cold winter, supposedly, so I might try and get back into shape. So, Dave is Blair White. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. You got to be careful with Dave. He's got a sick sense of humor. He really does. One day he posted just a blank video. He's going live. An hour we sat there in the dark. Dave, yeah, he's got a sick sense of humor sometimes. You don't know. You don't know. Dave could have been Blair White or Stephen Scott. We're not sure yet. Is it possible? It is. It is possible. The whole time he's sitting behind his computer desk. Eating a corned beef sandwich. Hasn't gone on a diet. He's just eats one corned beef sandwich a day and that's it. Nah, dang, who knows? All right, guys, that's my opinion on this case, though. You know, there's another body that popped up. That's 10 bodies, I think, 9 bodies in that area out there and in Georgia. All a trail leading right from. Is it funny or not? The trail leads from Florida, right out of Florida, up into Georgia, up into Tennessee, right across Indiana, Illinois, right out to the west out there in Moab and Wyoming and everything, and just a string of bodies. And everyone's scratching their head. I wonder what happened. Yeah. I think I'm wondering too. Leads right from the front door all the way out to Wyoming and back. How long have they had that van? How long were they actually together? Were they together in 2017? That's what I want to know. Were they a couple in 2017? Did she know him in 2017? And the only reason I ask that is because in one of the Delphi murder cases, videos that I watched, they said that there was a report of a young couple arguing before the Abby and Libby were killed. That there was a couple out there arguing and possibly a white van that was parked out there. Now, that's not me saying it. That's the video that I watched. That they said there was reports of a box truck or something like that parked on the road out there. And there was also a white van possibly seen parked on the trail by the bridge. Is it possible? Anything is possible. All right, folks, you have a good day. He's safe. He smoked Cal cigars. Who, Dave? Yeah. Dave's a big cigar guy. He likes cigars. Me, not so much. Not so much. People, if you have an addiction, stop. substitute it with something else. TV, food. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. I substituted stuff for coffee. I substituted stuff for pain. Uh, you know, you can't do it if you can't do it by yourself. Well, you can, but you got to go cold turkey. You just got to go. You got to stay away from people that are using the white china or whatever, the crack, the meth, the bad drugs. That it don't take much to kill you. You know, pills and all that stuff. If you're around it, it'll rub off on you. I tried quitting a couple times, and every time I was hanging around with people that drank and did things, and then you're gonna fall, and you won't. You got to stay away from it. You got to substitute things with it. You know, sugar, whatever. It's better than heroin or crack or cocaine or whatever. I drink a lot of coffee, and I've been slipping and drinking Pepsi, and I feel horrible for it. Guilty. Same thing when I yank the bologna. I feel guilty afterwards. I shouldn't because I really don't, you know, you got to go out and be a sinner if you want to be forgiven for sin. I mean, try not to sin that much, you know. I mean, if sitting in my apartment is a sin, I don't know what the I don't know, you know, if I don't know. You're addicted to Oxycontin, Nehemiah. That's not good stuff. That's not good stuff. You know, you want that tired feeling? Turkey. Nehemiah, I know what you're gonna say. What did he just say? Did he say turkey? Turkey. Eat a couple turkey sandwiches, you'll be out like a light. That's what that Oxycontin does. That oxy, whatever they're calling it, oxygen. What's that? Is that drug or something you take a pill? Hey, that's how I did it. Hey, if you want that down feeling, like you're on painkillers or you don't have, you want turkey sandwiches. Yeah, a couple turkey sandwiches. You'll be out like a light. Come on, everybody knows. Thanksgiving. What's that Thanksgiving? Turkey. What happens? You eat a whole bunch of turkey within a half an hour. You're yawning. And next thing you know, you can barely keep your eyes open. You're trying to watch the football game and you're like, your head's bobbing. And oh, yeah, turkey, 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 turkey sandwich. Knock you out. A couple of them, too. Two. You don't have to have it on a sandwich. You can just eat a bunch of turkey. Next thing you know, it's all over with. You're sleeping. You wake up the next day, you feel like, good God, I feel great. Turkey. There you go. Substitute them Oxycontins, Nehemiah, or whatever they are. Nope. It's what you believe or breathe. Eat. Nope. It's what you breathe. I don't know. I have no idea. If I knew, I'd be making $450,000 as a president. And you would see me at the White House every day on camera behind the desk. How you guys doing today? Who do we conquer today? Everybody in the whole world or everybody in the United States would have a monitor in their house. And every day at 12 o'clock, everybody would check in and go, okay, what are we doing today? And then everybody would voice their opinion. And then I'd be like, all right, this is what we're doing. We're going to protect our citizens. That's what the citizens want. We're going to protect our children. We're going to We're going to feed the poor and take from the rich. No, I shouldn't have said that. They're going to strike this channel real fast. All right, folks, I'll be back later. I got to go check on my little brother and see what's up. And then I got a couple things to do around here. And who knew being single was so rough? Yeah, God, nobody, it's rough. Who thought that being straight would be so horrible at times? I don't know. It's unreal. But you can't change this free bird. I like women, always have. All right, you folks be safe. I know if you want to sleep, then just turn to the Kramer Show and you'll go to bed. Excuse me. Real fast. If not, you'll change the channel. So you folks be safe. Okay? Be safe. Quit being evil. Quit with the witchery or sorcery and the magic and all the voodoo and all that. And quit telling us what channels we can and can't watch. I watch all the channels. Griff, No Thanks, AB, Trish, whatever her name is, Holly in the News, Natasha, Lynn. I watch them all. They're all good channels, but now each one of these channels want you to be loyal to them, like they're running for the like it's Trump. And I can't. I watch them all. I'm going to stay neutral, and that's it. That's it. I'll voice my opinions of what I think on the case, and that's about it. I'm not getting wrapped up into the drama. Bad word gets out, I'll never find a woman to spend the rest of my life with. You know, you don't want to upset these women. I already did on Doug No Thanks' channel, and good God, I don't know what these. I hate ladies. I'm single. I'm 53. I'm probably going through midlife crisis, and I feel like I'm 16 again. At least my brain does. So forgive me. And I've been without a woman for 5 years or so. I'm ripping my own. God, that's it. No, I'm taking their advice. I'm getting a blow up doll. I am. This has gone too far. I'll do videos right here with her, right next to me. You guys don't think I will. I will. I will actually put a ring on her finger right here on YouTube. I will. Blow up doll or something. I don't know, but I will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Johnny Kramer. This is my new wife. Honey, you want to say anything? She's busy right now, guys. So, yeah. Oh. No, I don't make no money on these. That's why a lot of people want to get 1,000 views, because then I guess they can make Patreons or collect money. Or I'm not in. And if I'm going to make money, it'll be off merchandise. You know, it'll be to support something, not to rip people off or. And I probably wouldn't take. If I took donations, then I think I would. If I took donations and made money off of my videos and took from others, then I would invest it back into other people's YouTube channels or things to help me make my videos. Guitar, maybe new software or something, for maybe hiring a computer teacher to show me how to do all kinds of computer stuff to edit and all that. But I don't edit nothing. I just wing it. If you don't like the video, you take it down and do another one. That's how I did my music videos. I didn't go live with any of them except for a few that I went live with. But most of them are all downloads. You know, I don't know. I watch all the videos. I can't choose who's going to get my full attention on YouTube because they're all great channels. And I don't know why they're battling against each other. It's crazy. It's like it's a war. You can't get this stuff on Netflix. You know. So I'm neutral. I'm always polite when I comment on their channels, although my humor is kind of crazy. There are people on their channels that like my humor, but then again, they all teamed up against me, so I'm not worried about it. You know, they didn't, but that's what it feels like. Is so they flip flop all the time. They're with one channel, and then next thing they're battling with that channel, and then they're up with another channel. I'm like, good God, I haven't seen this since One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Nicholas or Nicholson. You know, I don't know. That's just my opinion. And I'm still going to be subs to them, and I'm still going to watch their channels and comment on them. They're good channels. I watch them all. I mainly watch a bunch of guitar stuff, Pro Tools stuff like that. Guitar channels and stuff. But my hobby is crime channels. That's my hobby. Guitar, crime channels, and a beautiful woman. But it's all coming to an end. I'm single now, but once I get that blow up doll, I'll be married and happy. Just joking. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. I got a couple things to do. I might be back later. I think I'm going to take a couple weeks off of YouTube. I'm just going to go to the channels that I sub to and watch, and I'm just going to be a monitor, security mod or whatever they call them on one of the channels that I'm supporting. And that's it. You know, need a break from the madness. And don't fall in love, people on YouTube, because a lot of these women are already married or dating people. And some people have made videos about it. And it's like, yep, we're being lured in. Everybody's watching their channel because they think they're single, when we're actually kind of sinning, really, by falling in love with YouTube women that ain't wearing a ring and don't talk about their husband or boyfriends, and they make us think they're single. And we're like, you watch these women for a year, and then one day you wake up and they're like, this is my husband, we've been married 20 years. And you're like, how dare her get married? We had a relationship together. I commented on your video. Great video. I was in love with you. Oh, man. Yeah. No, really, though. It's how we feel as YouTube fans. You wake up one morning and the woman that you've been watching for a year suddenly, all of a sudden, is wearing a ring. You're like, now, and you go back and look at the videos. No, I'm looking through these videos. There ain't no mention of no husband, no ring or nothing. I ain't seeing nothing. And then that morning you wake up and you watch that YouTube channel and she's got a ring on, and you're like, God, why? And your whole day you're just so depressed. You're like, how could she do this to me? That's it. I'm gonna unsub from her. And you hit thumbs down. You're evil, sick woman for playing jokes with us. I'm just joking. No, but it is true. I can see how some of these guys get wrapped up into it and everything. I joke about it. A lot of people don't. You know. All right, folks. I'll talk to you later. Be safe. That's my opinion. I believe we should still be looking for Brian Laundrie because we got millions of Brian Laundries in our country. Uh, Either that, if it wasn't Brian Laundrie, then we got a group of people going around killing, and they're doing a good job because the evidence is in the trail of bodies that are being found everywhere. So they're finding bodies where Brian Laundrie supposedly was found dead. You know, we don't know until it's all over with. We need two teams. I hate to say it. We need FBI. We want to. It's our FBI. This is America's greatest. We want to trust them. We want to be. We want to have that trust in these guys that these guys are going to protect us. There ain't no corruption, no being bought off or nothing. Same thing with the police. We want to know that they're there for our protection. Same thing with the military. But would it be worth it for the civilians to have their own forensic team to go and look at things, or investigators? CIA should be citizens intelligence agency. The citizens. I don't know. You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Be safe. He's probably probably is Nehemiah hiding in his own laundry basket in his bedroom that they didn't see. We were there. Did you see this? That looks like a laundry basket. Yeah, open it up. Oh, it's Brian. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you checked this place. Oh, we did, but the dogs, it was damp that day. It was damp, and there was a good wind upstairs. There was a cat upstairs and everything. All right. No, just joking, people. Just joking. And that's how some of these, that's how I would be if I was FBI and we found them like that. I would have brought the guys over. Yeah. You guys see anything in this room that seems out of place? Maybe, I don't know. What's that over there? It's a laundry basket. Oh, yeah. Look how big that thing is. Why don't you go open it up? Oh, good gosh. Look what we found. It's Brian. I found him, boys. Yeah, sure you did. Sure you did. Sure you did. Brian, get up on out of there. Go stand in the corner. You, come here. Give me your badge and your gun. Get out of here. Well, it was a bad day that day. The sun was at a 45-degree angle, and it came through the window just at the right time to turn everything into steam. And that covered the smell of Brian and his stinky ass butt. So there was no way we could have found him that day with the cadaver dogs and everything. It was impossible. Yeah, give us your cadaver dog. Thank you. Now give me that badge. Thank you. Take that gun off. All right, that's good. Yeah. Now go to the unemployment line. We'll see you later. And then I'd be like, wait a minute. I'm not going to fire you. I got a job for you. I'm working on a job in Texas right now, 365 acres of land. The lady has 200 head of cattle. Look at this. What is that? Looks like a cow. It is a cow. What's sticking out of its butt? 2 feet. That's right. You see this wetsuit? Put that on. You crawl in there and you get Brian out of there. And you can have your job back. How's that? I didn't sign up for this. You did if you want your job. Here you go. You guys have a good night. Be safe. And we're still looking for Brian Laundrie. Hopefully Dog's ankle is healed up now. And we can put him on a leash and get him out there again. Get him out there. He's urging to go. If you don't want to get out there, someone get him the dog swamp buggy. Somebody paint it up and put lights on it and lasers and stuff and get him out there looking. This is good. God, it's get him out there. Why not? All right, you folks have a good night. Be safe. And we're still looking for Brian Laundrie, and we're still looking for people that are involved in the Delphi case. There's many questions to be answered in the Delphi case. Where did the video come from? Who had access to that video? Who put the first videos out of Bridge Guy on social media? That's what I want to know. No, you folks have a great day. Be safe, really. Ladies, you're all beautiful. You really are. And don't beat women. Don't hit women. Don't drug women to have sex with them or abuse them or whatever. But when I look at Brian Laundrie and I look at Gabby Petito's videos that she put out, her post, the way she was and the way he was, it screams psychotic, terrorist, devil worshiping serial killer. And she, in every video and every photo she was with him, they don't seem like a couple in love. For some reason, you know, some of her videos look like she was a hostage. If she said the wrong thing or did the wrong thing, she knew she was going to get in trouble or something. I don't know. You guys have a good day. Be safe.